Today we are working on Jasper Active Lesson 4, the third lesson within that, marking index entries. So this is what you should have opened up. Step 1 says, with the Employee Handbook document open on the screen, scroll to page 3. Tolano Environmental Consulting Corporate Profile. In the third line of the second paragraph below the heading, select the words carbon footprint. Second paragraph, third line, carbon footprint. Click the References tab, and in the index group, click Mark Entry right here. In the Mark Entry dialog box, the main entry field right here, capitalize the first letter of each word of the text in the main entry field. It should now read carbon footprint. So we're going to capitalize the C, capitalize the F. Notice you can easily edit text in the fields of the dialog box. You can also copy and paste text within the dialog box. Click Mark and then Close. Word inserts the entry code XE carbon footprint into the document to the right of the selected text. You can see that right here. And it turns on the display of non-printing characters and field codes, those things that I told you I hate to see. Scroll to page 4. Tolano Adventures Corporate Profile. Select the word EcoFriendly in the first line of the first paragraph. So EcoFriendly. Press Alt-Shift-X. Alt-Shift-X. It's a shortcut for what we just did to open the Mark Index Entry dialog box. Capitalize the first character of the word in the main entry field. So we're going to change this to a capital E. And then click Mark. Scroll to page 5. Tolano Environmental Consulting, and click the end of the heading to position the cursor. So click right there. You're not required to select text in order to mark a document location for an index entry. Click the Marks Index Entry dialog box to make it active. So just click this. Click in the main entry field and then type employees. Click in the sub-entry field and then type TEC. And then click Mark. You can see that that inserted this here. Scroll to page 6, Tolano Adventures, and click at the end of the heading to position the cursor like we did before. Click right after that S. Then click the Mark Entry dialog box. So click that to make it active. And then type employees in the main entry field. Click in the sub-entry field and type TEC. Excuse me, TA. We did TEC on the last one. TA on this one. And then click Mark. Mark the index entries as indicated in the following. Note, in the actual practice, the index would include many more words than shown here. Our demonstration provides only a few examples of how to mark the index entries. So, we have a list of things here. So go to page 7, click at the end of the caption. So click right here at the end of the caption where it says chart. And we're going to go here. Main entry is employees. Sub entry is ORG. Organization chart. Click mark on that. Select the company policies heading on page 8. So click right after that. And we're going to do main entry is going to be company policies. Company policies, and mark that. Select the network access heading. So we're going to select right after that. So select the network access heading and then click here, and the main entry is going to be network access. Click mark. Go to business expenses. And we're going to type business expenses. Select the IT requirements heading. And this will be IT requirements. Select the vacation days heading. And we're going to type vacation. Mark that. Select the first paragraph below the allotment table. And we're going to type vacation. And then request form in the sub entry. Mark. On page 9, select the time off days heading. So click right after that. And we're going to type time off. Mark. Click at the end of the sick days heading. And I'm going to mark this sick time. Mark. Select the word bereavement in the heading. And the main entry, bereavement. Click at the end of the medical heading. On page 10. Click at the end of that. This will be, the main entry will be health benefits. And the sub-entry will be medical. Click at the end of the dental heading. And we're gonna, the main entry will be health benefits. The sub-entry will be dental. Select the word disability in the heading. And the main entry will be disability. Select the word insurance in the heading. So mark that, and then close the mark entry dialog box. So that was a bunch of stuff. Let's mark that as answered and submit. We got that correct. So if you messed up and need to redo it, go ahead and do that. But if not, return to Jasper Active, and this completes Lesson 4, Marking Index Entries.